After winning League 1 with Lille in Season 4, as well as winning Champions League, we resigned. Simulating some months in the future, I tried to apply to the Milan job. They finished in 10th position, but unfortunately the job application was unsuccessful. To be honest, I don't know why. Maybe they had another manager planned, but looking to the teams that need jobs, I don't see one that interests us. So let's advance a bit in the future. We are at the end of December in the same year, and both Trabzonspor and Besiktas approach us. If you take a look at both teams, Besiktas is in 8th position with 23 points, 18 points below Gaziantep, that is in the first place, and Trabzonspor is almost in the same position, but by media prediction, Trabzonspor is a little bit ahead of Besiktas. I think Trabzonspor is the better choice, but if we look at the budgets, Trabzonspor offers us 14 millions in the transfer budget with 60 millions payroll budget, and Besiktas offers us 10 millions with a 90 million payroll budget, so 30 millions more, and I will accept the Besiktas role. Their expectation for this season to finish in top half, and I think this will be a pretty easy thing to do for us. Checking our team, our best players are Efe Aydin, a Turkish right winger. He is our best players by far. Then we have Masum Giltekin, a defensive midfielder, really good, also Turkish. And then we have Kiliksoy, a left winger, and Hekimoglu, again Turkish. So all our best players are Turkish, and I really like it because in Turkey you've got limited foreign players. And if you can see, we have 43 senior squad players, so I will try to sell some of them. You can see that Besiktas is also in Europa League, league phase, but we are currently in 31st position, and with 2 games left to play, I don't see how we are gonna advance further, but this is not the plan at all. Let's see what transfers we did at the end of January. So as transfers, we sold a lot of players to free up some wages. As you can see, everybody here starting from January is sold by us after we got the job. Big transfers is Ugreshik, a defensive midfielder. He was good, but he had a release clause, if I remember correctly. Then we sold Eraydin, that was our best player. Unfortunately, he had a release clause for 15 millions and I couldn't keep him around anymore. And these are the two sold players that I would have kept. As transfers in, we brought in Ivanov, a defensive midfielder, good squad rotation player. Then Ferreira, another defensive midfielder with 19 acceleration, a Mexican Kante. Then we have Amar, a new goalkeeper, Daniel Daga, pretty good defensive midfielder with 17 tackling. Then Vonch Wendler, I see him turning out really good in this save. 17 dribbling, finishing, first touch, very good in passing and technicals. Ben Nelson, a good experience as center back. Then we have Tarek Ali, another striker that is really good. Wesley on a free, a left winger. Kokikito, a center back with 15 acceleration, pace, marking and tackling. It's pretty remarkable. As I said, a lot of transfers. Then we have Kawe Furkim, a right winger. Martin Miranda, he is also a right winger. Not that good, but he was just 20k. Checking the transfer budget, we still have 24 millions in the transfer budget with 23 millions in the wage budget, so we freed up a lot of wages. And if we go to check the squad, we still have 22 senior squad players. Let's simulate to the end of the season. So we are at the end of the season, and we lost the cup final against Galatasaray 1-0. And in the Super League, after winning almost every game from the month, I think we have one lose in each month and then just wins. We went to reach second place in Super League. That's unbelievable from the 8th position. We can see that we are even above Fenerbahce, and Trabzonspor is on the 12th position. Really good. 13 points behind Galatasaray, and we are even above Gaziantep. That was 18 points above us, if I remember correctly. If we go to check a little bit the squad, the transfers that we brought in did really well. So we have Tarek Ali, the striker that we brought in from Slovenia with 11 goals in 13 appearances. Then we have Von Wendler, 7 goals, 5 assists. Kawe Furquim, the right winger, also played really well. The goalkeeper as well. You don't see goalkeepers go above 7.1 average rating very often. So yeah, I think the transfers really improved the squad, and as you can see, the transfers that we brought in are our best players right now. Going to some other competitions, so as you remember, we had the Europa League phase, but we were knocked out. As you remember, we had 4 points, and in the last 2 games we drew 3-3 against Atalanta and 1-1 against Red Bull Salzburg. For the next season, we have the budget that I did show you, 24 millions in the transfer budget with 23 in the wage budget. And I think I will bring in some more quality to challenge Galatasaray and Fenerbahce for the title. Let's simulate to the next season. We are at the end of the summer transfer window, and as you can see, we spent almost everything in our transfer budgets. So we brought in just 8 players, selling 18. So we sold out Hekikmoglu for 27 millions, Petrovic 13, Kilikshoi for 10 millions, Brian Ramses Longio, sorry for pronunciation, 9 millions, and Furkan Demir for 5 millions. The other were sold for less money or loaned out. And we brought in Zimmerman, 28 millions, a very good left winger, Marco Klein, another striker with 18 finishing at just 21 years old, Tugay Cenk from Bayer Leverkusen, 40 millions, and he is also Turkish. Ole Tobias Larsson as right back, really good, even though he is on the smaller side, 1.63 meters. Then we have Rafael from Bayer Leverkusen again, left back, and just 20 years old. Serdal Güner for 4.7 millions, another right back. Adai Bik on a free, and Emre Şik as well, both defenders. If we check our best 11, we have Von Wendler with Gali in the striker positions, Zimmerman on the left, Kawe Furkim on the right, defensive midfielders, Daga with Masum, a player that was at the team before us. Then we have left back Rafael, right back Larsson, central defenders Kito and Nelson, and goalkeeper Amar. So 10 out of 11 players are brought in by us in January and in the summer transfer window. I think we did quite a good job, and yeah, I'm pretty proud with the team. As you can see, we brought a lot of players for less money since we still have 10 millions in the wage budget. And right now we are spending just 58 millions per year, and the club was spending 90 millions when I came around. Going to the fixtures, we advanced in the Champions League by beating both Feyenoord and Werder Bremen, and now we play in the UEFA Champions League phase. But in the Super League, we lost against Trabzonspor 2-0, drew against Fenerbahce and Cancun, and right now we are 5 points below Galatasaray. So not good that we lost so many points in the first 5 games, but I think we can recover. By media prediction, we improved a lot. We are now third with 6.5 votes, and we had almost 20 when we came around, and Trabzonspor was ahead us. So yeah, I think we did a good job. Maybe we have our chances to win the league. Let's simulate to the end of the season. We are at the end of the season and we won the league by 17 points ahead of Fenerbahce. That's unbelievable. We had just 2 losses and 8 draws in the 34 games that we played. And by media prediction, we even advanced above Fenerbahce until the end of the season. So yeah, we finally completed a new league in one season after spending 4 years in France. I'm pretty proud with this result, and if we go to check out, we also won the Turkish Cup against the Bursaspor in the final. And going to Champions League, we finished 20th with 3 wins against Feyenoord, Werder Bremen and Sporting, a draw against Dortmund, and 4 losses against Bodø Glimt, West Ham, Real Sociedad and Lille, our old team. So Lille beat us 1-0. Where are they? In the 12th position. If we look to the final game is still to play between Real Madrid and Benfica. If we check our squad, our best player is Ole Larsson for this season with 7.3 from the right back position. He had 12 assists. Then we have the strikers Marco Klein with 15 goals and 10 assists, and Von Schwedler with 26 goals and 8 assists. And then a lot of other players. You can see that most of our players are over 7 average rating. Yeah, so we completed Turkey in our first season and this is unbelievable. But we still have left Italy and Portugal. And going to the jobs, we see that there is a job in Portugal, but from a club that is really bad. Then in Italy, some Serie B jobs, but Juventus job is very insecure, so maybe we have a chance. I'll declare interest. See you with next season.